Hello guys, and welcome back to another single shaker DIY magnet. So here is our koala. We have our koala piece, his little face, a glitter spoon, the glitter that goes inside, our foam tape, and our bottle of glue. The first thing that we're going to start off with is the darkest gray paper. So this magnet is not symmetrical, which means it matters which direction we put this down. You want to line it up and then put this to the side for a second while we take off the top piece of this backing paper. Fold it in half, and then we're going to set this on top as centered as possible. Then we'll stick it down on the sticky that's showing, lift up the rest of the body, and pull out the rest of the backing paper. This gives you the best chance to center it and not have to try to peel it back up. Once that's finished, we'll take our lightest gray piece, also making sure that it's symmetrical. Once you have the direction, we're going to flip it upside down and glue the very edge. This is where our foam tape is going to sit, so we want to make sure that all of the edges have some sort of glue on it. Once you have it all the way around the edges, go ahead and just put some down the middle. Flip it upside down and center it. I like to push it down with my fingers to make sure everything is all together. You do have a little leeway while the glue dries to make sure everything is good to go. And then while this dries, we're going to do the outline. Make sure that this is centered as well. Then we have to take the protective cover off of our acetate. You're going to take your thumb and slide it across one of the edges until your protective cover peels off. If that doesn't work, you could also take your nail and slide it across the edge. You just put it across the edge and it'll peel off. Once you have that done, we're going to take our outline and turn it upside down. Then we're going to go ahead and put glue all the way around it. Once we get to these smaller parts, we're going to go ahead and do dots. And then we're going to flip it upside down and put it right on top of our acetate. I like to push it down with my fingers to make sure everything is on nice and secure. For this one, we do have vinyl. So I already have backing paper on there for you. All you have to do is lift it off like a sticker. And then center it on this little guy's face. Once you have it on his face, we're going to go ahead and rub it really hard with our fingers to make sure it's all nice and adhered. You can kind of see at the back where it's all nice and stuck. And we're going to take off the backing paper. Don't leave it on. Just peel it up. It may tear, that's totally fine. We can just peel from that side as well. And there is your little guy's face. Now we're going to do the foam tape. This one has a lot more twists and turns, I think, than we've ever had. So we'll kind of go slow. We're actually going to start at this ear over here. We're still going to start at the top, but this is a good connecting point over here. We'll press down, pull down to break the paper, And then every time there is a curve, you're going to push down with one finger and pull up with the tape to break that paper. You want the tape to be able to move wherever those crevices are, and breaking the backing paper will help that be as smooth as possible. Go ahead and break the paper, put it across, get to another turn, break the paper again, so on and so forth. Now once you get to this top piece, we're gonna go ahead and overlap it just a little bit before cutting it off. And there you go. Now we're gonna take our bag of glitter, open that on up, and pour some inside of here. You probably won't use all of it, so it's not a big deal if you don't. And then as you go, you can kind of shake it to make sure everything is sitting nice and flat. Remember, the less glitter you put in here, the more it's gonna shake. I think I'm good there. Close the bag if you still got some in there. Now we're gonna peel off all of the backing paper from the foam tape. This might take a little while since there's so many breaks with all the twists and turns. Okay, next we're going to take our face, turn it upside down, and we still have a Sharpie mark here. So we're gonna run our finger across the bottom and take off that backing paper. Turn it upside down. The best way to do this is look directly from above and center it as best as you can. Once this is on there, it is not gonna come off. So you want to do the best you can. Now I have some glitter in here that is sticking up and it won't let me put it down anymore. So I'm gonna take the back of the glitter spoon and kind of shove it in where I haven't closed off my little koala yet, to kind of make sure all of that glitter is nice and flat. Anywhere you feel there's a piece sticking up and down, just run that across there. Now, if you have closed everything off and you still feel pieces up, the only way I've really found to get rid of those is using a needle to poke in from the side of the foam tape. You kind of go back and forth, or you can kind of hope you can shake it hard enough, but sometimes that doesn't work. But once you're done with that, here is your finished koala. Let me know in the comments if this is the first magnet you're doing with us. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will have every kit that we have linked in the description so you can find more if you'd like them. And I hope you guys have an awesome and crafty day. Thank you so much for watching.